Good Friday evening to you, everyone. How are you? It is good to see you, and it is good to be seen by you. Welcome to the show, everybody. I, of course, in case you were unaware, am the one and only Bill Sylvie, aka the Dungeon Delver, coming to you live, loud, and clear on a Friday night from an undisclosed location somewhere in the swamps of sunny Central Florida. And I just want to mention something real quick, guys. For those of you who have expressed some concern about the first tropical wave of the season, don't be. I watched that stuff like a hawk. Okay, pretty much starting last week when I saw the first notification go up, and it will be that way until probably the first week of November. I will be watching this stuff like a hawk, making sure that nothing at all could affect me. And if it does, that I am fully prepared for it. So that is something that we do all the time down here in Florida. It's just kind of how we do. And it for AccuWeather forecasts, I would recommend going to weather.com. But for first edition AD&D and general old school RPG talk, subscribe to this channel, click the bell icon for notifications, and join us for the madness that we engage in 5 nights a week right here on this live stream. Like we've got coming up tonight, for example, when I will disintegrate, mutate, immolate, and late to the plate all of the player characters as best I can for your entertainment and theirs. They have fun. They don't mind their characters dying in horrible and ridiculous ways. But I don't know, maybe they do. We'll have to find out. So anyway, I do appreciate your patronage. If you are out there waiting to click the subscribe button and the bell icon, I do appreciate it. Gotta pay the bills a little bit here, guys, and remind you that this show is brought to you by me, the Dungeon Delver, which sounds like a tautology, doesn't it? But there it is. No, our sponsorship is paid for by merch. Buy merch. It is linked down below. We have absolutely gorgeous merch design done by the one and only Tracy Lesh. That's right, Tracy. I created the Mind Flayer Lesh. Tracy, I illustrated the first ever edition of the Dungeon board game Lesh. That Tracy Lesh has done such a fantastic job on our merch, and you should give it a whirl. You should definitely pick up something, a pint glass, a t-shirt, a hoodie. Winter is coming, guys. It is. You may not think it is, but it is. Days are getting shorter and cooler. It's happening. You don't realize it yet. And you're thinking, Bill, buddy, we're only halfway through August. Yeah, but the 1st of August was right over there. And July was just a couple of weeks before that. You picking up what I'm putting down? So anyway, I will hope that you will do that. And also, it's brought to you by Crom, something you may see get a workout. You may have seen get a workout. The Character Record Organization Manager is the last word in first edition advanced Dungeons and Dragons character creation and curation. Generate an entirely book legal first edition AD&D character in as little as 3 seconds. That's equipment, that's spells picked out, that's ready to go soup to nuts as quickly as you can type. But if you want to take your time, if you want to slowly go through and pick out what you can do that too. It's got everything for everybody as long as everybody's playing first edition AD&D. You got a dungeon master, doesn't want to use encumbrance. He probably doesn't want, or she, he or she probably don't want to use it because, hey, I got to keep track of all that equipment. Well, guess what? Crom does it. Crom keeps track. It'll tell you how fast your character is or is not. Got a DM that uses psionics? Crom has an option for checking to see if your human character has what it takes upstairs to throw a little bit of positive thinking around. If you're loving how bards work in first edition AD&D, guess what? Crom handles bards. Pick up a copy today for your Windows 8, 8.1, 10, or 11 PC, Mac OS, thanks to Yang Yanzhou, I might add, and Linux function through Wine. And there's always improvements happening. And when you buy a copy of Crom, you are entitled to all of the updates as it rolls on. As long as it's getting updates, people who buy Crom will continue to get those updates for free dollars. $0 it costs you to maintain it. Doesn't require internet connectivity. It's not on a website. No password, no registration. It's an executable that sits on your computer and you put it where you want to. And it does have what plants crave. It's got electrolytes, which are salts, by the way. If anyone ever watched that and did not hear what the announcer said, electrolytes, they're just salts. So, before we get into tonight's game, I just want to say I have made some significant progress with Familiar, the map maker, which is the last hurdle to cross before, oh yes, it will be available to purchase. Familiar is coming along quite nicely. But what if you like pencil and paper? Continue to use pencil and paper. You may do so. I will allow that. But anyway, so Familiar is coming along quite well. Now, I had this crazy idea. So I have sitting around here, I'm not going to get up and go get it, but I have a computer made by HP. And no, it's not one of those weird gaming PCs that's just like a terrible mismatch of the absolute cheapest hardware possible. No, I have will Familiar run on your scrying orb? If your scrying orb is a Windows 8, 8.1, 10, or 11 PC or Mac OS or Linux using Wine, yes, it will. John, I understand, man. I'm just glad to see you again. I'm just glad to see you again, and I hope you're well. Anyway, so to move on, I was like, man, having all these resources open, everything on the PC that I also edit video on, and I've got like when I'm researching making those YouTube shorts, the number of tabs I have open just bog my machine. And it's an i7 8700 with 48 gigs of RAM. It's no slouch. So here I have this little HP micro workstation, 7th gen i7 7700, 16 gigs of RAM. Nice little machine, a little bit bigger than an original D&D box set. It's not laptop parts, with the exception of the RAM. It's all desktop parts shoved into the tiniest little box. And I've had this thing sitting around for a couple of years. I think I turned it on a couple of times, a few times. And I said, I am going to make that into my dev box. I'm going to remote into it, and I'm just going to do all my programming on that. So if I need to reboot my desktop PC, because it's just gotten so bogged down, even after closing tabs and stuff like that, I'm just going to do that. And then I don't have to worry about losing my work mid-stride. So I go to get it set up, and long story short, the CMOS battery, little 25-cent sized battery that sits on the motherboard, is dead. Now, usually on a PC, that's like, whatever, we move on. That little workstation is not happy. It's like, no, you can put a new one in me, or we can just come right back to the UEFI screen every time I boot. Fine. I pop it open, and I'm looking for the socket, little plastic collar. You snap the new battery in. Oh, it's not looking at me. Maybe it's under one of these fans. So I'm lifting up the heat sinks and fans, unscrewing those. Motherboard is cleaned off. No battery holder. I Google it. Not only does the battery connect on the back, it's one of those weirdo batteries, like you see it on laptops these days, where the battery is connected not in a little normal holder. It's connected via a little wire. It's plugged in to a socket on the motherboard on the bottom of the motherboard. So something that I could have gotten a pack of 10 of for $5 off of eBay is now $5 for one. I carefully reassembled the computer, closed it back up, and put it back on the shelf. That was my computer day today. Making progress with Familiar, and then getting completely kneecapped when I was trying to put together a dev machine. So I do plan to fix it because I like the machine. Other than the screwed up battery placement, it's great. It's a very fast i7, and believe it or not, it's got the equivalent of like a GTX GTX 1050 video card on it. It's called a Quadro, NVIDIA Quadro. They're meant for workstation, not for gaming. But yeah, if I wanted to just cut down to the minimal lifestyle, I would and could absolutely use that. Soldering required? No, thank you. Thank goodness. It's got a little tiny socket. I'm actually thinking about getting an extension wire because those types of sockets, both male and female, are very heavily used in other electronics projects like drones, RC cars, people monkeying around with Arduinos and stuff like that. So I'll get it worked out. I just thought it was a dumb story that I would share with you guys. But tonight, if you're one of our recent subscribers, hello, Advanced Fantasy Game. Tonight, if you have not tuned in before and you wonder what's going on with all of this madness, let me tell you, we are going to play first edition Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. Who's we, sucker? And I will tell you, let's see. I will tell you tonight, myself and 4 lucky people are going to be right here on the live stream. We are going to be playing some first edition AD&D. And when I say we're going to be playing, yes, it's going to be me DMing the group. And we are going to be playing Expedition to the Barrier Peaks. Now, maybe you're thinking out there, you're like, oh, I get it. You're doing like a Critical Role kind of thing where you play D&D and you think it's entertaining for other people to watch. as you run through your fake D&D game, which is a perfectly acceptable, if cynical, point of view to take. But let me tell you something, folks. Let me explain something to you, if I may be so bold. We are actually going to be playing D&D tonight, guys. We did not rehearse. We do not have a script. We do not have table read sessions. We do not have writers' rooms. We do not have discussions beforehand about story arcs and what we want to happen to characters around here. We actually play first edition AD&D. The dice decide what happens. Players cast lightning bolt in a 25 by 15 metal room. Well, let's see what the dice have to say about that. And on this specific live stream, guys, we have had 2 near TPKs and a TPK. We've had the party wiped out once, nearly wiped out twice. So that's what we do around here. Stuff you're not going to see that on other shows. You're not going to see that. So just tune in and enjoy. And one thing I do want to mention that if you have a question about what we're doing or how we're doing it, I want you to feel free to ask in chat, and I will do my level best to answer your question, as long as it's game pertinent, mind you. Like if you're going to ask me what the volume of the Caspian Sea is, I can't be bothered to look that up. So ask your question. I will do my best to answer it. If I don't answer it, one of the players might answer it. If the players don't answer it, someone in the audience might, because I have the smartest and best looking audience of any 5-night-a-week classic TTRPG show on YouTube, and I will kill on that hill. And speaking of killing, I think it's time we brought our players in. Yes, I'm going to put on my headphones here, my ever reliable AKG headphones. AKG, reach out to me, please. We can do stuff. We could work together. First up, we have playing as the cleric, Sister. Who are you? Sister Christian. We have Jason as Sister Christian. Jason, welcome back, my friend.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
I'm good. I can completely understand technical issues. I am a synthesizer nerd, and we've tried to bring back old machines from the dead before. It is a pain in the butt.
You know, I'm not even a synthesizer nerd, but when I heard that all the Fairlight CMIs were essentially physically dying, they're disintegrating, like the touch screens are dying, and other like organic resin components in them are breaking down. That made me sad, because if you grew up in the 80s listening to pop music, you were listening to Fairlight CMIs.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you know, Mary Ford's Les Paul Gibson, that will live forever, right? Yeah. I mean, that guitar is going to live forever. The Fairlight CMI that did Paranoia for Art of Noise, yeah, that thing's toast.
Oh, yeah, I think the Fairlight that Ministry and Al Jorgensen used in his studio is pretty much toast too. Yeah, the biggest thing, change the old batteries out, because those will leak, get all over the board, and eat everything.
Yes. Apple, this is not synthesizer gear, but Apple had this on early Macintoshes, they put the PRAM battery on the power delivery board, like inside the computer, and Macs have been completely destroyed by that. So if you're a vintage electronics guy, you know how much that hurts. But our next player, I don't know if he's a vintage electronics guy or not, but he is vintage. Everybody, please put your hands together for Blackthorn the Druid. How you doing, Dan? He is silent.
Dan? I'd say blink if you're in trouble, but your camera's not on.
Yeah.
How about now?
All right, well, oh, there you go.
I am also not Dan.
Oh, Yang, sorry.
Yay! That's probably why I didn't answer.
That's probably why you weren't saying anything. Sorry
That's
about
right.
that.
I don't know.
My window is like halfway sunk down. I apologize.
It's all good.
Well, looks like Dan's not even here yet. All right. Well, we're going to press on because it's getting late. And last and not least, a fixture around here, by which I mean she is solid, reliable, and something you can grab onto in the event of an emergency. We have Kennick as Ricky the Ranger.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. Sounds like you had an interesting day.
It's computers. It's fine. I still got code stuff. I still got the YouTube shorts out and all sorts of fun stuff. Kabuki Kid, there you are. Hello. You just missed the music talk, Kabuki. She always likes to be here for the music talk. But we were talking about the sad passing of Fairlight CMI machines. Anyway, so I don't know, Dan, if you're out there, buddy, we're here, we're ready.
He's probably still busy with the missus.
Oh, okay.
Or he's counting all the loot he's had from the last party.
Oh, that could be too. All righty, guys. So last week you had fought a bunch of doppelgangers, or at least you thought they were doppelgangers. They got less and less distinct the further away they got. Hey yo, physics joke. And you were in a room that had become filled with steam. Then you crossed into a vast hall, some kind of amphitheater. If the seating along one wall was anything to go by. And then you crossed on further. And I need to bring up my player's map here. Now, one thing I will tell folks, if you're not aware of how we do this, when we roll dice, it will be on screen where you can see it. But as far as map layouts and things like that, that's all kept kind of back here. And where is that sucker? Yay, Adobe products. And I think that's all I need to say about that. So you guys had gone down to the lowest level. And I feel like you had found, let's see. Oh, I remember now. You guys were getting your ass kicked by the bodybuilding android.
Yeah, the robotic Terry Crews.
The robotic Terry Crews.
Come to call him.
Who spoke like Dokes from Dexter. All right. So, does anyone make spell cards for when he? No, unfortunately not. I have looked into that. You would have to go with like, index cards.
All right, I'll do it.
So there he stands. I believe Dan had fled out of the room anyway.
Actually, I think we all had left the room.
I think they wanted to charge back in.
Yeah, Ricky jumped behind the machine.
I brought spiritual hammer up.
You brought spiritual hammer up, and we're
not
trying
spiritual
to
weapon, spiritual hammer.
Spiritual hammer. That's right. So there he stands, and like between attacks, like he'll grab one of the metal bars with plates on either hand and lift it. You don't know if like he's psyching himself up to throw at you again. So what are y'all gonna do?
I mean, if I'm not outside, I'm leaving the room.
All right, I guess Blackthorn will too then, if he's the last one.
Alrighty. And Sister Christian is leaving also, or is she sticking around?
I will back up quite a bit. Are we still doing range attacks on him, or are we just going to leave?
If you're going to do a range attack on him, he's going to do a range attack on you.
Blackthorn doesn't really have any range attacks.
But you do now have a magical shillelagh, don't you? Or did you throw it at him? I forget.
No, he still has it.
Okay.
Then he wouldn't have a weapon if I threw it at him.
This is true.
Ha! Clank.
Oh no. I was gonna say, yeah, I was thinking of using some of the weights, but they're metal, so.
Because I think I still have like 5 more rounds that this spiritual weapon is up, and then it's useless.
All right. Well, I mean, do you want to stand there and attack him for 5 rounds? It's up to you.
Yeah, because it's 30 feet away from me, so I can just wield it like a melee attack.
Okay. All right. Roll initiative.
Yeah, the cleric wants to hit things. That's bad. 3.
1. Take a swing at it.
All right. So many tabs open. That is a 12.
That is a 12. That becomes a 13 for purposes of 2 hit, I believe.
Okay.
Let's see here. Get over to my tables. By the way, anybody out there who's like, yeah, I kind of like the vibe of classic D&D, of AD&D, but I don't like Thaco. We don't use Thaco in first edition. We do not. We have charts. All right. Attack matrices. Don't mind if I do. And you are Cleric 11?
I am Cleric 11.
You are Cleric 11. And you rolled a 12. That will hit.
Okay.
Boom.
If you hit, your target takes 1d6 of magical damage. Four.
Bop. He points at you and says, okay, sucker. And throws another metal disc at you.
Okay. AC is, get up here. AC is 4.
That is definitely going to hit you. For 11 points of damage.
Yike.
Bam!
Okay, maybe we should have left.
Yeah, you look over your shoulder and your friends are gone.
You hit the gun. Come on.
Question. When he hit him with the spiritual hammer, what was the sound? Like, was it fleshy, meaty sound, or like a metal clang?
Just kind of a smack. Well, hard to tell. I must have missed Dan's message. Thank you, Agile. All right, so it's a trio tonight. He is bending over to pick up another metal bar and leaning back to wing it at you. What are you going to do there, Cleric? Yes, Cleric.
I'm going to. Oh, am I still? Nobody else is involved in this, huh?
No.
All right. I'm gonna. This thing seems indestructible. I'm just gonna put the hammer away and just like my mistake. Bye. Thanks for sticking around, guys.
All right, let's
the other
let's
two
do,
in the hallway.
Let's do one more initiative roll.
Okay.
I got a 3.
4.
You got a 4. All right. Yeah, you step out of the door, and as you're going, see if the door gets.
Oh.
Okay. You take 5 points of damage. Now, let's see. I'm trying to get to. Oh, there it is. Just a second. He says, "You'll never make the team that way." Bam. I'm sorry. That was. You know what? I'm gonna let the 2d6 stand because it should have been 2 to 10 or 2d10, not 2d6. So let's see.
How much more do I take?
Oh, nothing additional.
Oh, okay.
However, you hear a very nasty crack when it hits your left arm, and your left arm is now hanging, and it is in horrific pain. Like, it's impossible to move it from just hanging down without causing horrible, horrible pain.
Oh, what is this?
Pretty sure your arm is broken.
Okay.
But you're out of the room now.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Seeing that he's hurt, Blackthorn will grab some dirt from one of his pouches and hawk a big loogie in it to make some mud, which he'll start rubbing all over Sister Christian and start casting Cure Serious Wounds on him.
All right. And a Cure Serious Wound, I believe it is 2d8 plus 1? Or is it just 2d8?
I believe it's 2d8 plus 1.
All right. So you cast your CSW.
Oh, sorry. I just rolled 2.
Oh, that's okay. Oh, good Lord. All right. Yang, pick up the dice and roll them.
Okay. That's a lot of healing. I'll take it.
Yeah, you don't get 68 plus.
I don't need that much. Thank you.
All right.
Save some for later.
Re-roll that, Yang.
Oh, all right. Oh, the last one was much better.
All right. So there's the 7 points back, and yeah, that's that hurt a hell of a lot. So you guys are outside the room.
Oh, does anybody else need healing?
I think you were the only one that was hit.
Well, I got
the last thing you hear before
hit
the
earlier.
door slide.
For how much?
10. But I'm not hurting that much.
Okay. Just I got some healing spells of my own. So if anybody needs any, let me know.
Okay.
Well, if you have a light, I'll take the light.
Yeah, I can do a light.
That's
That's 1d8.
Yes, 1d8.
Where'd my dice go? Oh, there it is. Sorry.
It
Very
happens.
light. It's very light.
Look at it like this: if you were a peasant, you would have just recovered like 20% of all of your hit points ever.
This is true.
All right, so you are back in the giant arena, as it were. On a little further to the south, on your left, there is another door that opens out.
Maybe we should like find something to trigger the door to open without being directly behind the door. Maybe we get smart that way.
Did any of those barbells make it through the door, through the opening?
One of them did.
Ow.
We could try that thing.
Sure, why not?
All right, Blackthorn will take it, and he will walk down towards that door, and he should be familiar now with like how close you have to be to open it. So
Yeah.
from out of range, he will just chuck that barbell into the door.
Okay. The door opens before the barbell can contact it, and it lands in a well-lit large gallery beyond. Pauses for a moment and then slides shut.
Did we see anyone in there?
You did not.
There was no reaction either.
Correct.
Seems just fine.
Well, let's go in with weapons drawn. Never be too careful.
All right. We will do that. I guess for the moment, Blackthorn will head in first because Sister Christian's down one arm.
Well, you just healed me though.
Oh, did that repair?
Yeah,
the
the CSW.
Oh, well then he'll wait for you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm coming in.
Okay, so you are once again in a 20-foot wide gallery. You are at a corner meeting of two of the 20-foot wide halls. As you look to the west, about 50 feet down on the right, that is the north, there is a doorway. Looking to the south, it extends. I mean, it's well lit. You can see very, very far to the south. And I'm trying to think how, let's see. Are you, there's a cross-section map I need to see here for the levels, because I want to make sure I describe this properly. And of course, it's not there. Let me see if I can find it real quick. But basically, you're at a corner where two 20-feet hallways meet. To the west, 50 feet down on the right, there is a door. Just beyond that door, continuing west, is an obvious opening on the right, and the hallway continues. Okay, and looking, there we go, the cross section of the ship. Looking to the south, there is, like I said, the hallway does continue. There is a great rounded wall in the middle of the, No, damn it. Wait, I'm sorry. There's not. No, it's just a 20-foot wide gallery that leads south. I was looking at the wrong level. There's a 20-foot wide gallery that leads south, about 30 feet down from the door where you're currently standing out of. There is a 20-foot wide opening back to the east.
Which way should we go?
You go straight ahead to that door that's on your right, to the big open passage that's just beyond it. Just depends on where you guys want to go.
Well, we've got the door here, so should we check this one out?
Sure. Does it
Try
have
the
a
same trick again?
Does it have a slot on it or no?
It does have a slot.
Well, what color?
It is green, and you do have a card for that.
Okay. We're going to slot that in. Everybody get ready.
All right.
All right.
And
you slot that in.
yep.
The door slides open. What's everyone's dex? Jason, what's your dex?
Boy.
Dex is too many windows open. Dexterity 13.
All right. What is Blackthorn's dex?
Also 13.
All right. Well, Ricky the Ranger can only be surprised on a 1 in 6 chance. And well, wouldn't you know, I rolled a 1 on my D6 there. The door slides open, and you are now looking into the southern end of the chamber that you just came out of. Standing right on the other side of the door is this strong fellow, and he just looks at you and says, "Surprise, motherfucker!" And
I knew it.
leans back with
I knew it.
with a metal weight. What is Sister Christian going to do?
We're just gonna just swing the mace because we're right there.
All right, what is Blackthorn going to do? He's close enough you can melee, and you've got your shillelagh.
Yeah, I guess that's what I'm going to do.
And how about Ricky?
So they're going to engage. I was going to try to grab the card and close the door, but I guess we're doing this.
All
so
right.
I will go in with my sword.
It does have surprise. It is swinging its fist at, let's see. Where don't you want to be shot? Philadelphia. Very obscure reference. I would be surprised if anybody got it. Ricky, guess what? He's swinging at you. So roll initiative, Kennick, just for yourself. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I said you were surprised. So he will get a swing in before you can. And your armor class, please.
I is 0.
Oh, that was close. And you stagger backwards before he hits you. That was his segment of surprise on Ricky. You and he will get normal attacks in this round, but Blackthorn and Sister Christian are still surprised. And who he swings at next depends. He's still swinging at you, so roll initiative again, Kennick. I got a 3. You got a 5. You may attack. A 17 will hit. He is not a large creature, but roll your damage.
Okay. And I actually have a +2 sword, so that was 19, but okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then
Remember,
so
you can tack
he's
on
medium
your bone
then?
die in the die roller. Yes, he's a
Okay.
person sized.
Okay. So I will put that in there. Okay, there we go. 10 total.
Wow,
Max.
All right, so let's see. So you guys had done some damage to him before. You'd hit him with a few arrows, I think, and they're still sticking out of his chest. He's still got like 3 arrows sitting out. Kind of a straight. He's not bruised where he got hit with a spiritual hammer, but his skin is kind of crushed inward. Like you would think that should be a bruise, but it's not. Let's see. Could you not have given me his actual stats right there in the block, Gary? I suppose not. All right, so that was 10. So yeah, he's not looking good, by which I mean he's kind of moving sort of spastically. And he growls and balls up his fist and swings at you. A 19 will hit you. But it's only for 4 points of damage.
Okay.
Pow. All right, so he's wailing away on you. Let's see, that's 2 segments. He's got 1 more segment of surprise to work out. Go, Kanik, you're going to continue to try and stab him?
I am.
All right, roll initiative. A4, go ahead and make your attack.
Yeah, not gotten there anywhere.
He hits you in exactly the same place. But this time doing 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Just clubs you. You're never gonna make the team being weak like that. Pow. All right. So Sister Christian and Blackthorn, you guys kind of snap out of it after a few seconds of this thing wailing on poor Ricky there. What is Sister Christian doing in the round?
Sister Christian is swinging her mace at this thing.
And Blackthorn, are you going to shillelagh him?
Actually, I think since there are arrows embedded in him, he will cast heat metal on those arrow tips.
I like it. A bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how this works out for him. Okay, let's roll initiative. And Jason, we're at the top of the order. Roll
Okay.
initiative. For the world is hollow, and I have rolled a 1. All right,
Sure.
The party gets a 6. How many segments is heat metal? Yang? How long does that take to cast?
I am not sure.
What level spell is that?
I think it's a second.
Okay.
Probably not that long.
Druid. Second. Heat metal. Let's see. 4. According to the Osric rules, it's 4. I haven't gotten the official ones in yet.
Probably.
I'm looking at
that.
Yeah.
That is the same. So 4 segments. So go ahead and start casting your spell. Let's see. Did we initiative yet? I don't think we've initiative yet. Yeah,
we did.
Yeah, you rolled a 1.
Yeah, we
I
got a
rolled
6.
6.
You got a
I rolled a
1.
1.
Don't take that away from me.
Okay, so your spell will go off in the 5th. Sister Christian, swing on him.
All right. Sister Christian, oh, the time has come. 18.
That will hit.
Okay, mace is 1d6, I believe.
That is correct. Unless it's magic or anything like that.
I don't think it is.
Actually, no. Footman's mace or horseman's mace? Footman's mace is a two-handed weapon. Horseman's mace is one-handed and does a d6. Footman's does a d6 plus 1.
Okay, equipment just says mace, and considering we're not on horseback, I'm assuming it's footman.
Do you have a shield?
Yes, I do.
Then it is a horseman's mace.
Oh, okay.
But you did 5 points of damage, yeah?
Yep.
All right. So yeah, you braid him, and he's like starting to speak slow, and his speech is slurring. Heat metal is going on. Go ahead and make your attack, Kennick. 3 is going to miss. So let's see. Heat metal. Per round of exposure. All right. On the first round, it's merely to cause a metal to warm and become uncomfortable to touch. He doesn't seem to be reacting to it. He kind of glances down and then raises his fist to strike at someone in the party. Once again, Ricky. You don't just experience this, Jim. You survive it. And your armor class?
0.
0. Okay. That's right.
I think that missed last time too.
That did miss. Just. Whoosh. Okay. Smoke is beginning to rise from the 3 arrow hits in him. And its flesh is starting to weep like candle wax. It's not, well, it is charring a little bit. The smell isn't like burning flesh. It's like something you've never smelt before. A faint stink of creosote and some cloying oil smell. So everybody gonna attack in the next round, and Yang.
Yes.
Yes, we are.
Heat metal require any kind of duration? Nope, you don't have to focus on it. Okay, let's roll initiative, and it is your turn again, Kenny.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yep, I got a 4.
And I got a 5.
Party got a 5. Sister Christian.
Yay. Sister Christian is going to swing her mace. 14.
14. That will hit. That's going to be a D6.
All right. That is 4.
Okay. Yang, roll a D4, please.
Two.
All right. That is 2. You can now see this thing's skin has completely sloughed away from where the arrows are stuck. It has what could be described as the suggestion of a rib cage, but it is stripes of glittering metal and strange conjunctions of, could it be bone? Could it be ligament? You're not entirely sure. There is a fine metal mesh, like fine mail, beneath the ribs. So yeah, it's very, very strange looking. Kennick, go ahead.
Is our druid going to attack?
He was.
Oh yeah, sorry, Jason, go ahead.
You mean?
Mark
Why-
Hartman. Yeah, I already went.
Yang, sorry.
Yep.
Yang.
+1 for the shillelagh.
That will hit. Roll your damage.
Is he a large or medium?
Oh, he's
Medium.
person size, medium. Just a big
Medium,
person.
Okay. So that is 2d4.
Okay. You bring your shillelagh down on its head, and it says in a very tinny metallic voice that does not seem to originate from its mouth. It seems to originate from its chest. You can hear it through the great patch of expanding, melting off flesh-like substance. I'm gonna report y'all to the captain. And falls down. The smoldering getting worse from the heat metal spell as it lies there on the floor, staring up at the ceiling with sightless, glassy eyes. Damien, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
I'm going to see if I can retrieve any of my arrows that missed earlier.
They're probably melted.
Any
Well,
of your
the
arrows
3
that
in here,
missed?
but any of the other ones.
Yeah, roll a 4-sided die. And what is that, a 1?
Yeah.
You get back 1. One is very deeply embedded in something, and when you try to pull it out, you hear a snap. And the other one apparently hit something hard enough to completely crush its head.
Okay.
Blackthorn will club it in the head again just to make sure it's dead.
All right. Well, it doesn't move, and hitting it in the head now, and noticing like it seems pretty tough. But I mean, it's full of metal and strange bits. So,
is there anything in its gym shorts pockets?
anything in its gym? A perfectly cromulent question. Anything in its gym shorts pockets? Let's see. Hold on. Where is the? I keep scrolling past the entry for this guy, and there's only one way that I know how to find him again, and that's with his catchphrases. And the word Butterfingers is in the module exactly once. He does not have anything in his pockets. A can of WD-40. Yeah.
Okay, so no like cards or locker keys.
No,
Okay.
nothing like that. You can see several mechanisms buried deep in its torso, but other than that, no.
Well, at least it's dead.
Are any of the metals showing inside of it of a, say, precious variety?
other than some slight charring and discoloring where it got heated up by the heat metal and some of the strange bone-like workings kind of stuck to it, it's all kind of a silvery color. There's what looks like in its chest, connected by a few brightly colored threads. There is what looks like an amulet whose face is covered in a fine mesh.
This is strange.
While they're doing that, I'm going to search the room to see if there's anything else. I mean, besides the exercise equipment.
No, there is not. Besides the exercise equipment, there is not.
How about like some nice gym towels or?
Underneath a pile of rotting clothes in the corner, you find a skeleton with the skull has very clearly been smashed in, and one of its legs is broken.
Yike. No pain, no gain. All right. Well, I assume we continue on then.
Yes.
Yep. Let's go back out into the hall.
Let us go on.
Okay. So directly ahead of you, the hallway does continue on to the west, but just after this door to the right, there is an opening, also 20 feet wide. Make sure I've got the right level here. And you can see that goes down about 50 feet and turns at an angle back to the northeast. So what will you do? What will?
Should we go straight?
I think we should continue on the direction that we're already heading.
All right.
Okay. And that is, this might be Bill grabbing the module again. Bill grabbing the module, the text when it was scanned too small.
Shaka when the walls fell.
Exactly. Okay. So immediately after this passage to the north, there is a set of double doors, and on the wall next to it, little amber glowing jewel and a blue slot. I'm sorry, is it a blue? Let me see. Just want to make sure I've got this correct. No, I don't think that's it. Again, bad scan. Y'all bear with me a second while I get a physical copy of this to read, because this scan is atrocious. so hang on just a second, guys, okay? Oh, so terrible. One moment, my audience. Thank you, everyone, for your patience. So that... I'm sorry. It is a set of double doors. There is a brown slot underneath the amber entry. So what will you do now?
Do we have a brown card? I think we do.
You have one of every color you've encountered so far, and yes, there is a brown one.
All right. Well, I guess let's do the same thing.
Okay.
Zuli, do the thing. Anybody ever runs a steampunk game? I am just casting my character after Varric. I love that guy. Okay. All right. The doors open. This is another brightly lit room. It is filled with the giant crates. However, many of them have tumbled down. And what you see there is there is a person lying on their back, just dark hair, just kind of lying there, staring up at the ceiling. The door opens and it says, speaks something. You don't understand the words. Doesn't move in a hostile way, but it's also got a bunch of boxes piled on it. Lying next to it is a skeleton.
Cleric, you want to maybe
Yeah.
try to do your thing?
Speak with dead?
No. Turn undead?
Is the skeleton moving?
The skeleton is not moving.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
But the guy next to him,
Is one of the...
just to be on the safe side.
All right, let's try the turn undead. I don't think he's dead. I think it's one of those another infernal machines.
You chant your words and it says something kind of polite sounding back to you, but it doesn't move, it doesn't attack, anything like that.
It's not dead.
Well, we know that. That's a good thing, I guess. So I'm going to cautiously approach.
Okay.
Do I have...
And I'm going to look to see if the boxes are indeed holding the creature down, the being.
They appear to be pinning him down. He says something to you, just sort of urgent sounding, but you can't understand it, of course. And points with his hand that is not pinned over your shoulder.
I look over our shoulders.
All right, coming down out of the ceiling is a cloud of bat-like creatures that are screeching and flapping. You're not sure at all what these things are. I'm just trying to... I will show you a picture of them here in just a moment. The more I try and use it, the worse this module scan is. Special module character. Illustration booklet. There we go. Doesn't look like that. That's not what it looks like. All right, 45. That's okay. It would have taken me all night to get there. Oh, and this is a charmer too. For what you see, sort of floating and flapping down towards you, it looks like this. Right here. Come on, please let me do this.
It's Strahd. Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah. Y'all cried, motherfuckers. All right, we're gonna have to do the old zoom in and try not to spoil any other surprises here. It looks like this. Well, they do. Big bloated bat-like things.
And they're farting?
Yes, they are, and they're moving down towards you. So, what is Sister Christian doing?
Oh my God! What do we do with the bloated bat blowing beezers? Well, if it is flash lens, flame strike is probably not the best idea.
That's up to you, but
you know what? I'm gonna hit the rest of the party with a bless to give them +1 on everything.
okay. Yang, how about Blackwood?
I think he's going to cast Bark Skin on himself.
All right. And how about Ricky the Ranger?
How fast are they coming at us?
They're moving pretty briskly. They'll be on you in this round.
All right, I will have my sword ready to stab.
Okay. And the smell these things are emitting is absolutely horrible. Okay. And your magic user says, I will strike some of them down with magic missile. So let's go ahead and roll initiative, and we'll just start back with Jason. Roll initiative, please.
All right. Get to the dice window. Oh, crap.
A 1. Scree. They are now flying in a cloud around you all. They're like slamming into you, but they're not really doing any damage or anything like that. Does it smell like rotten eggs? No, it doesn't. They then. So let's start with Sister Christian. You are casting Bless. Was it?
Takes 1 round and gives everybody +1 to hit.
Okay, and Blackthorn, you are doing what now?
He is casting Bark Skin.
Bark Skin on yourself, and Ricky the Ranger was
Attacking.
Go ahead and make an attack. That
17.
will hit. And let me see here. Yeah, go ahead and roll your damage. Whatever this is, +2. You cleanly slice it in half. You are 8th level, is it?
Yes.
You may attack. This is a 1 melee round for you. So
Okay.
you may attack 7 more of them.
Okay. Yeah, I missed that one.
That will miss. So that's 2.
Definitely hit.
That hits that one. Roll damage, please. I mean, you can put 8 d20s up on the screen. Well, now it would be 5 more d20s up on the screen at once. I don't mind.
Okay. All right. So that was 6 damage. And then you said how many?
So that one's destroyed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you'll have to add 2 to each because I don't know if, or
That's
will
fine.
it do it if I do the modifiers?
I don't know if it'll. Well, I mean, it certainly won't show it on the screen. And
Okay.
it might only
We'll just
add
add
to the
2
one.
then.
So we'll just
Okay.
add 2. All right. So I'm seeing. Let's look at the actual tray. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits.
Okay. So
And then do 4 die 8. You destroy all of them. All right, Yang, you bark skin up. Jason, you have bless going. The magic user is going to magic missile 3 of them. Actually, I think he can cast more than that. And each of these is +1. So that's 1, 2, 3. Well, 3 more of them are destroyed. So let's see. You got 6 of them. He got 3 of them. So yeah, there's 11 of them left. Uh-oh. We lost somebody.
Uh-oh. Kennick.
She'll be back, I'm sure. She got Wisconsin-etted. All right. She is going to attack 16 times. Or no, wait, she's at 8th level. This is a 2 attack round for it. Yeah. So she swings her sword. What is Blackthorn doing?
He is gonna club one.
Alrighty. And how about Sister Christian?
I am going to club one as well with my mace.
Alrighty. Let's go ahead and roll initiative. And I think we are to Yang, go ahead and roll initiative. All right, party goes first. Kanek, roll your 8th level. This is a 2 attack round. Roll 16 d20. Actually, that could get a little crazy, so do like 8 and then 8.
okay.
Oh, good God.
Okay.
All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits.
Okay. And then besides my +2, the bless is into effect too, correct?
Yes, the bless is under effect.
Okay, and you said 6
6 hit.
or
Yes.
okay. I gotta redo that. Here we go.
All of them you hit are dead.
Okay. And then
all
another 8, you said?
Yang, go ahead and make your attack.
Wait, don't I have another 8 yet to hit?
You
'Cause
do.
we only-
I'm
we
telling
split in
Yang to
half?
go ahead and make his attack.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry.
That will hit.
All right.
You crush it out of the sky. Go ahead and roll your other ones there, Kennick. There's not too many left.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm seeing 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna have to do 1, 2, 3.
And they're all blessed.
Yeah, but that doesn't fix like a 4 and a 5 or a 1 and a
Yeah.
5 and a couple of 7s. So, all right. So you got 3 of them, which is convenient because there's only 3 of them left. Yeah, that brings the last of them down. That smell is kind of persisting. So Illudium asks a good question. Why is Ricky getting so many attacks? So Ricky is a ranger. She had a heart of stone. And if you get that again, so Ricky is a ranger, and fighters, when you are fighting sub 1 hit die creatures, goblins, kobolds, giant rats, peasants / men at arms, or in this case, these weird bat-like things, you get a number of attacks every round equal to your fighter level. Fighters, rangers, and paladins can do it. She is 8th level, which means every other round she gets 2 attacks. In the case of this, it's 8 attacks in a normal round versus sub-hit die creatures, 16 attacks in a dual attack round. So, RPG Gen X, I'll good to see you. So I hope that answers your question, Illudium. If they were fighting, say, 20 robots, no. She'd get her 1 attack, 2 attacks, 1 attack, 2 attacks. But thank you, Vivan. Alrighty. They're all gone. Their ichor is everywhere. The individual on the floor underneath the boxes and so on says something very droll sounding, but of course you can't understand what he's saying, and sort of indicates the boxes, and then
All right, well, he warned us about the creatures, so let's help him out and get him the boxes out from over him.
Before you do that, I could use some healing.
Oh, sure. Yeah, what do you need?
Well, I got... I'm pretty damaged. I'm down 22, so...
Okay, we're going to go with, let's see.
Your mage is digging around the skeletal remains there.
What do I still have to use here? Cure serious wounds. That's 4th level. That is regains 2d8 plus 1. So we're going to do that. Hopefully I don't roll the 1s like I did last time.
That's better.
12.
So plus 1 is 13. Okay.
Alrighty. So you do notice that this fellow has some kind of device wrapped around one of its wrists. You're not sure what it is. It seems to be a cuff going around its wrist. There is a spade grip attached to the cuff, and there is a long cylinder that extends forward from the cuff. Anyway, the mage says, well, I found some gems. I found this gray card. And I found this curious thing. He holds up something about the size of a gold piece. On one side, it is blank. On the other side, it has a small window, small glass window, and there are a series of lines on the window and what looks like a fine hair that is pointing all the way at the right-handmost lines as you look at this thing. Not sure what it is. So anyway, this thing lying on the deck there, looking at you pathetically.
All right, let's get the boxes off them. I'm a cleric. I'm supposed to help people.
All right. If no one stops the cleric, it does take some doing, but the more you clear away, this thing is kind of able to get its legs in to help you.
I want to see what's in the boxes.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
They're completely sealed, and opening them, you do not know how. Finally, after some doing, unless anyone steps in, is Blackthorn helping move the boxes off of the strange man?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Eventually you get those off, and its clothes are red and gray and somewhat tattered. They seem to be a tunic and breeches that fit completely together. It's like they're sewn together. It stands up, and with its free hand, it points at the magic user and says something. But again, you guys can't understand it.
Hold on. Let me see something. Where do we take a look at the random spells? I have tongues, 4th level spell. Would that do anything?
You can cast it and find out.
Yeah, we'll do that.
All right.
One turn, 7 segments. Magically translates words. Okay, we'll do that. I will cast tongues on them.
So, you cast the spell, and it says, or I should say, he says, may I have that power disc that you picked up, please? If you don't know what it is, it's the round, flat, gray metallic object that you have placed inside that pouch next to the security card. He's looking at the magic user, who's just kind of.
Do I just understand him, or does everybody?
That is correct. It does not translate for everyone. It translates for you.
He wants that disc back.
Oh, all righty. He takes it out. He takes it back, looks it over, puts it somehow. There is a slot in this device, and he nods, and he looks at you and says, thank you. My charge has been deceased for, and it just begins speaking a string of numbers. Days. Just some impossible. There aren't days that long.
The world's not that old. How long have you been here?
Well, while I was trapped underneath the shipping containers, my internal clock went to a low power mode and rebooted several times in the interim. The last power on cycle that I undertook to try and ascertain whether or not my situation had or was going to change was 380 standard years ago. This guy's like as old as an elf.
I repeat this to the rest of the party. This place is older than the kingdom.
Ask him what's in the boxes.
You have absolutely no sense of wonder, do you? What is in the boxes?
These are structural supplies. They're meant to repair deck plating, coupling, and so on. Hence the extreme weight of the shipping crates.
So you're trying to repair
something. Oh no. I was guiding the subaltern through this deck area when we crashed and the entire cargo bay area shifted. He had become affected by the plague that overtook the crew with madness. He was wandering about, and as I had been hired to be his personal bodyguard, I did my best to keep him out of danger. However, I couldn't stop a metric ton of metal crates from crushing the life out of him and trapping me.
I again relay this information to the crew, to the rest of the group. Thing. They crashed here. 300. The place has been up and down for 300 years. He said there was a plague.
Must be what those plants were.
Could be. Well, it sounds like he doesn't have a job. Maybe he wants to come along and be our bodyguards.
That is a fine idea.
Except we're not going to be able to communicate with him after the spell's gone.
Well, why don't you figure out something?
He can perhaps learn our language.
Yes. I'm sure if he's been around that long, he has the capacity to learn.
I'll ask him, how well can you understand other languages?
That is a fine question for the dungeon master. So give me a moment to ascertain that.
Good going, Kennick. Make him look more stuff up in that crap print.
No, it's okay. I have a physical one. All right.
Gives us a chance to maybe live another session, huh?
He's on to you. Don't push it.
Me? No.
No.
Okay, this particular one says, yes, I do find it very curious that you and I are able to communicate in a language. I would say you had a very high Esper ratio, and perhaps you were communicating thoughts directly to me, but I'm a machine, so I don't have a mind that can be affected in such a manner.
You do not have magic where you come from?
No, that is an archaic term that refers to myth, legends, sleight of hand. However, since what I'm currently experiencing cannot be explained away as a myth, legend, or sleight of hand, barring that you actually know my language and have engaged in imposture for reasons I do not completely understand, I must therefore conclude that magic, as you call it, may actually, in fact, be in effect here. When we were torn through the Einstein-Rosen bridge, we may have entered a reality where physics behave differently.
Well, magic does exist here because I have cast a spell which allows me to speak with you.
Ah, I see the ritual that you performed. I thought perhaps it was some kind of religious act of devotion.
Well, it kind of is. My particular magic comes from my god. I am a priestess of. We never really determined what gods are here, did we?
Greyhawk gods. I mean,
Crom.
What is
we'll
your
go with Crom?
Crom? Okay, priestess of Crom.
We'll just go with that for right now.
Fascinating. Religion had largely gone the way of single planet dwellers and so on, but it was almost exclusively monotheistic.
Oh, there are several gods here.
I see. Well, since I have no further duties to discharge, having failed, unfortunately, and you have freed me from eventual battery failure and cessation, I can but accompany you.
Do you have a name?
742.
742. And I point out the other members of the party and tell them their names. So at least when the spell drops, we could still refer to each other.
All right. It focuses on the other three for just a second. Like it's committing their faces to memory.
That's Ricky. Her name is Ricky. His name was Blackthorn. And what's Dan's character's name again? I'm blanking. I'm blanking on Dan's characters. He should be here.
It's Dan's fault.
Which one?
Yeah, it's his fault. Out of sight, out of mind. No, but I introduced his character as well.
Sure.
So the robot has our names.
It in a bow slightly towards you all.
Blackthorn will wave.
I'll tip my head back.
I'm telling them that, like, just when the spell drops this way, it still has our names. It can still alert us if anything they need anything.
All right. And what's the duration of the spell again?
It is, look that up. One turn, like so 10 minutes. Yeah.
All right. So 10 minutes.
I'll find out if there's a way that he can quickly learn our language.
Well, I suppose, well, he claims to be a machine, so it should be
A what?
an automaton, a machine, a device.
Like a catapult?
Slightly more complicated.
Kind of was that last thing. The Mr. Exercise guy?
Yeah, but this one seems to be a bit more friendly.
Well, the other one learned how to speak to us. So I
This
think
is
he
true.
should be able to.
He learned very quickly.
Probably from hearing
Yes.
us over and over. Mimicry.
Perhaps if we keep talking, our new companion will learn by osmosis. Much like children do.
So I look at him.
What is osmosis?
And
Osmosis? What's that?
It is a natural term you are perhaps not familiar with.
All right, he's looking back at you. What are you doing?
can you understand us yet?
He can understand me for the.
Yeah, he looks at Sister Christian and says, "Is your companion perhaps trying to sabarkabal to gingle?"
Oh no. The spell is over.
Well, I guess we could...
Redflexion, Masticoot, Garbledingle, Froffleful. And it just kind of goes on like that, folks. I can't keep making up fake words.
I know.
Blackthorn
but it would be so much fun.
Blackthorn will try to communicate. He'll say, here, boy, and he'll do like that hand wave indicating that it should come here.
742. I say that's designation number.
All right.
742.
It's a little hard to pronounce. Like, you have to think of the words that it said, not your words for 742.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it kind of takes you a minute, and it's like, Stoopwater.
Stoopwater. My name is Stoopwater.
Apparently that's your name, Stoopwater.
I'm Stoopwater.
Blackthorn will
Harbdangle floor trop.
Blackthorn taps his chest. Blackthorn.
It looks at you, then looks back at Sister Christian and says, Zotord Fifred Zubdibdab?
No. Blackthorn. And
Blackthorn.
Then he points at Ricky. Ricky.
Blackthorn, Ricky, magic user.
Because we don't know his name.
Sister
Sister
Christian.
Christian. You realize he's going to have to do this all over again once we die.
Well,
he then raises the wand-like device and just zap. No, I'm just.
There we go.
Pew, pew, pew. It's been too long since the last TPK. So yes, he's no longer speaking in your language.
Okay. All right. I try to remember the words for 742 in their language, and
okay.
It's
just memorize. It's just like remembering how to count to 10 in Spanish. You know, you just repeat it over and over again, and you can do it.
So I'll have Sister Christian repeat it a few times so I can say it as well correctly.
642.
Okay.
Do you perhaps with our new companion here, maybe we should rest?
Perhaps we should.
Yeah, I can still use some healing.
I have used many spells.
Okay. So yeah, I think we're going to rest here with our new metallic friend.
Oh, he very much looks like a person. He does not look. He's not like shiny skin, chrome, anything like that.
Synthetic
just has
friend.
More or less skin tone.
Our synthetic friend.
Our friend's electric.
Might be.
You didn't think to ask him if he dreamed of electric sheep while he was lying there under all those crates, but
well, I was actually making a Gary Newman.
Gary
reference.
Newman.
Yep.
Yeah. Our friend's electric.
Hello, Newman.
Newman.
All right, so I guess we're taking a rest.
Okay, so you guys are just going to flop down on the floor next to all these dead creatures. They're pools of
No.
ichor, a skeleton.
Let's
We'll
clean
push
that
him
up a little
off
bit.
to the
first.
side.
All right.
I mean, we could put the boxes together and sleep on top of the boxes.
There's certainly enough of them.
Yeah, we could do that.
Look at us being logical.
Who would have thought it?
Blackthorn will, after we do all this, he'll look at the robot and say, sleep. And then do the, putting your hands together, putting your head like you're praying, but then putting your head next to your hands and make some snoring sounds.
He nods slowly, but then looks at you and says with not just a little bit of concern, Pizzlepod no tiffle?
No tiffle.
He babbles off something. He points at the gas bats and he's still got the bracer on, but he's like he's going down a list of things since you said no tiffle, and then he concludes with Ton Ra Pizzlepod tiffle.
Nope.
Um,
I shake my
Blackthorn
head.
just stares at him blankly.
He's
do I
asking
burn
us if we got sick from these bats because that's probably how the rest of the crew did.
Do I want to cast tongues again? Do I want to burn?
Do you
another
have it
purple
memorized a second time? That's the question.
Do clerics work that way, or is it
Yes,
all magic? all
clerics
magic?
and
Okay.
magic users, illusionists and druids.
No, then I
Gotta
only
memorize them beforehand.
nope. I only used it once.
All right, so you only had the one casting of it.
I'm gonna have to double up on this tomorrow.
Oh, maybe also get a cure poison. Because who knows what these bats have.
Well, I got slow poison, so
Okay, that would be one of my last few spells. Blackthorn will cast Neutralize Poison.
On who? Or just in an area?
I
Like-
was hoping to clear up the area with the bats and ichor and everything in it.
Let's see.
And us?
Yeah, whoever took damage, I guess.
would purify if I cast purify food and drink on the bats? Not that we're going to eat them, but would that get rid of any possible poison?
No.
Okay, never mind. I'm
Neutralize-
trying, guys.
No, I understand. I understand. Okay. Neutralize poison as the 4th level cleric spell. Area of effect: creature touched or 1 cubic foot of substance for every
Wow.
2 levels. How many levels are you, Yang?
He is only 6.
So that is 3 cubic feet. You can cover the floor.
Or all of us can be scrunched together.
No, it's creature touched.
Ah, bummer.
If we all scrunch together and I touch both of them, we're all hugging, group hug.
No, that's John Allen Walker. This party was pre-generated.
Using
Now-
Chrome.
Using Chrome. If we had played up to the point where, we had generated a party to do S3, I would imagine they probably would have spent a few weeks crafting scrolls. But as it was kind of a, they got what they got.
So wait, okay. So who got hurt by the bats?
Nobody.
Nobody did. We got all of them.
Oh,
They just kind of bumped
I mean,
around.
yeah,
Well, Kenneth
Yeah.
got all of them.
sorry.
No.
Okay.
No. Blackthorn
not-
killed 1,
Oh, okay.
and the magic user killed 3.
okay. What if we gently scoot all the bats into one area that is within a 3 cubic foot area, and I just cast neutralize poison on the bats, on all the bodies.
There's nothing to stop you doing that.
Let's try not to touch them though while we're scooching them over there.
Good idea.
Okay. Well,
Just kind of crosses his arm across his chest and watches you guys working. Like,
so
in Zagreb, Ibn Zlotnik Diep.
So once we get him, Blackthorn will cast neutralize poison on them.
Takes you a while to do to get everything all bunched up, but wham, you do it.
We're hurting bats.
That should be my new phrase for Friday night DMing this group. It's like hurting bats.
Hurting bats.
So does anyone have any healing spells left before we sleep? Because I'm still hurt, so
I'm afraid not.
Still down 9. Okay.
I used Cure Light. I used Cure Serious. I have a 6th level heal.
Heal, yeah, that is. My character was you use it at your discretion. You know what? I was about to use it at your discretion.
Target creature regains almost all lost hit points up to its normal minus 1d4.
Which means it could potentially kill a peasant.
Yeah. All blindness, deafness, diseases, madness, and poisons it is suffering from are completely cured.
While we're here, if we're going to rest in this room, I do have one more spell, Fire Trap, which Blackthorn will cast on the door.
Now, I want to point something out. When I say you're in a room, this is not like a 10 by 10 room, 20 by 20 room. This is a vast cargo hold you're in.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, do there appear to be other doors?
Let's take a look at the map. Let's go to the map. And hopefully I can actually make it out. Well, bless you.
Thank you.
All right, so the area you're in is almost a mirror image in the way that the walls are to the one that you were over on the east side. To the north and west, the wall curves as though following the shape of a giant circle or hemisphere. And the walls to the south and the east are straight, but like the wall to your immediate east is just that. It's just a few feet away. But this is also a maze of crates and boxes. So you might be able to find some cul-de-sac or something like that that would qualify as a room. Maybe there's a space between some of these crates and whatnot. But it is basically a warehouse that you're in.
Well, being a machine, our newfound metal friend doesn't need to sleep.
He does not.
But should we still have a watch? Because he's
Probably.
not going to really be able to communicate to us well.
Yeah.
There might be more bats.
But I will still cast Fire Trap on that door.
Okay, you have Fire Trap to the door. He watches you curiously as you trace your finger over it and, wave your sprig of holly around. Edfrel Zobnogan. Zobnogan Torfel?
I just look at him and go, magic.
And I say, don't go through the door.
Magic.
Yeah. Blackthorn will point to the door. No open. And he'll make like an X symbol with his arms.
He kind of leans in close. Like his finger is pointing at, he's kind of doing this, but he's pointing to in Ricky's general direction. No open.
No open. It would be an explosion.
He doesn't understand that, but apparently that word means the words no open mean something to him.
I can't do the gestures because my camera doesn't work. I do like the little walk fingers, like somebody walking, pointing at that area, and then taking my hands and just going boom. So hopefully he gets don't walk there or explode. It's so hard to do charades when you don't have a camera.
Yeah, no, I get you. He glances at the floor and looks at you. And all right, so you guys settle in to take a rest. And how long will you rest? Tell me that, adventurers.
Well, apparently I got to stock up on tongue spells, so.
So I guess we do a long rest.
Yes.
That is not a thing. Do not. That's not part of the AD&D rule system. Anyway,
wrong edition.
If you wish to rest for a day, then say you wish to rest for a day down here.
We will rest for a day.
Yeah.
We'll rest for a day.
All right. All righty then. So the adventurers are going to spend a day resting with their new synthetic best friend. In the meantime, everyone, help yourself to some Tranya in the green room, the little green men room in the back, while I catch our audience up on our good nights. Thank you all to my players for being here. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in tonight. We had we peaked out at like 70 folks watching tonight. Kind of a chill Friday evening, but it was pretty awesome. So thanks for being here, everybody. I do appreciate it. Again, if you haven't already, please do click the subscribe button and click the bell icon for notifications. Keep your eyes peeled for those shorts videos. Those are coming to you tomorrow. On Sunday, I rest. But hey, we'll be back again first next week. We got a busy week next week. We might even have 2 guest shows next week. Monday, we'll just do that chill look at the week ahead, and who knows, maybe I'll bring you some news about Familiar. Tuesday, we play first edition AD&D, and that is really, really cool too. Wednesday and Thursday, those are our guest days. We'll just have to see what's going on. And then Friday, we're back on this spaceship with their new metal buddy. But guys, until then, be good to each other. And what can I say? I'm a little disappointed in Gary that this wasn't an android owl bear. Peace. Good night. Love you all.
Have you seen my owl bear? Here's to all the weirdos everywhere in the woods and in the air. Have you seen my owl bear? Should I shave off all my hair? Bobs are all around, some live in tunnels underground. Some are fat, some are rich, some are sleeping in a ditch. Can you ride a crooked horse without a saddle way off course? Naked as a toad all the way to Smoky Joe's. Have you seen the little creep driving fast in his little green Jeep? He smells like fish and brandy. but his rotten teeth look dandy. Take me to the show, I don't care if fast or slow. From action flicks to dancing dicks, just take me to the show.